Greetings, fellow human peoples that are totally the same as me and not... See, when I change things, I never remember to change them back, and stuff like that happens all the time. That ruined my totally not weird intro. So, hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? Not here is apparently how most of you are doing. That's okay. We're gonna chill and relax for a little bit, and eventually we'll start playing when folks show up, I guess. So maybe I should have let that loop. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I'm sending you guys back in. Yep. Giving you guys another 4 minutes to figure it out. Get your butts here. Huh? How about that? Get back here in 4 minutes.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science. You monster.
I appreciate that. We'll start soon. Just, like I said, about 2 minutes or so. But, welcome to the stream, Dark Sentinel. Dark Sentinel RM, I guess. It's all good. Anyway, we'll start real soon. We have at least 2 more people than we did before. That's a good start. So how is everybody doing today? I'm creating a playlist right now if you guys are wondering how I'm doing. For Medieval Dynasty, which will come out basically very shortly after the stream, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? No, not that. It's fine. All right, un momento por favor. Let's close all these random extra screens I have open, and let's get to it. Hello, welcome, greetings, and salivations, or some such nonsense. I gotta take the batteries out of the. That was good. I'll take the batteries out of the Switch controller here, or not Switch, the Wii controller, because we are playing this on the Nintendo Wii. We're using a GameCube controller, a Nyko GameCube controller, which just looks disgusting. It sat in a box in a. We had spare rooms. Like basically, we had one of our. Growing up, we had, I guess, like a trailer. So we had a mobile home, and then we got like an actual manufactured home put on it, which is much nicer. So we owned the land and everything else, but we just basically lived in a dinky little piece of garbage, and we ended up having 2 rooms added onto that to make room for our 4-person family back in the day. And those 2 rooms we separated and kept as kind of like backyard storage and whatnot. Anyway, so that's where basically my GameCube and everything else kind of sat for God only knows for how long. So I think I have another GameCube controller somewhere, like the actual legit controller, but I don't know where that is. So we're using this, which is not terrible. I got a fan that makes my hands nice and cool. So anyway, I don't remember exactly what's happening. I mean, we're obviously being attacked because we're always being attacked. It's kind of what we do. But yeah, it's been a while. I've been incredibly busy and not been able to do these streams, which is saddening me. But we're back. We're ready to go now. Do we actually get to choose, or do we have it ready, right? Oh, hold on. It says 1 of 8. Oh, 8 different pages. I see. Of info. What do these mean? How do you check skills? Oh, right there. It's counter. Okay. Adept. There's a help. In certain conditions, grants this unit 2 consecutive attacks. That's about right. In certain conditions. Doubles biorhythmic effects. Sure. Oops. Halves of biorhythmic effects and reduces any lethal blow. Okay, that makes sense. And then Mia has advantage. Allows this unit to attack first in all fights. Nice. Okay, we're gonna reposition. What are we actually up against? How do we zoom in and out? That, apparently. Okay, that moves me around just amongst my own people. This allows me to move. Okay. We got a whole bunch of bad guys, a whole bunch more bad guys, a whole bunch more. Oh god, that's gonna be fun. Bad guys. 8 turns defense. You just gotta survive for 8 turns, is what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so easy. Alright, let's get back into the thing. Do I want to reposition? I can't reposition it, so what's the point? What's the point? Hey, Valor. And for anyone who is carrying or wanting to take part in this, I was going to mention this, I'll probably mention it a couple more times throughout. But if anyone wants to take part in WWE 2K, 2K22, my GM mode, basically I'm having chat, Twitch and YouTube's chat play against me in my GM for 15 weeks. We're on week 2, we just finished. And that'll be kicking off today at, I believe, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be going for about 2 hours there. So hopefully we move a little bit quicker on that front and we can get a few more days knocked out. Because basically, I think we're only going to really have today and maybe Thursday. And then if I do any additional extra streaming, maybe we can do more. But I'd like to at least get through the 15 weeks and see how it goes. And yeah. Getting beat. Well, you guys won the first week. I'm up slightly in the second week, but only slightly. Like there's nothing in it, right? It's super close. All right, let's begin our battle. But I should be back on Thursday doing more of this as well, which is great because I loves it. Really enjoying a lot of the games that have come my way lately. Got Telepath Tactics Liberated again, which is just our Telepath Tactics again. It's the Liberated re-release, updated, awesome version of the game. My God, I'm not even sure what to do here. I kind of want to be aggressive, but I know that's a dumb move and it's not going to work. Who are you? Oh, okay, I probably need to get to you. Everybody else is just generic soldier. Oh, we have Kimura, but he is probably the enemy general or commander. Everybody else seems like they're basically just generic murder fodder. They're level 6. What are we looking at in 7? 10. Theoretically, we should be more than capable of dealing with this. I don't know who we need to send to talk to... Is it Ilyana? Ilyana? But somebody, I suppose. How do I like Final Fantasy 14? I don't know if I'm going to play it more in my free time. I don't have a lot of free time to do so. A little bit. I'm enjoying it. There's parts of it that have been kind of meh. I'm finding that, like, as we're getting closer... What is order? Oh, weird. As we're getting closer to kind of the end of the initial whatever of the game, I'm enjoying it a little bit less. I feel like it's all kind of at that point. All right. Clearly, we're going to need you here to stop this. I guess we'll put Oscar here to stop... Whoa, hold on, what's coming at me? Axe. Okay, just everything. Just everything. Maybe we do something a little bit more like this. Which is risky, but it might work. I think I put you here. And we wait. And I don't know. I don't know what to do with you. I do need more help on the left-hand side, though. It's not gonna work the way I'm hoping it will. All right, we're just gonna back up immediately. Oh, good. They're gonna get a double javelin toss. Yeah, that's fine. I figured that would be the worst thing that could possibly happen. Maybe somebody walk up and smack her too, and then a javelin toss. But this is fine. Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but we've been kind of paying attention to the 99% of the story, and just the end of it it's building up, but it's just some of the stuff is really underwhelming. I mean I don't really know how else to say it. So it's fine. Like I said, I'm still enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the dungeons. They're good. I've been kind of under-geared. Mutanot and Cup of Goodness have been playing a lot without us. So they're significantly stronger than we are, which is fine, but also that means that Commissar and myself are weaker, and we're the tank and the healers. So I know it all kind of they come down to our level and whatnot, but still, I should have higher equipment than I do. But that'll all change soon. I'm about halfway to level 50. Maybe a little bit more than halfway. And once I hit 50, I can do my whatever class quest and get like a full set of armor, and it'll be great. So I'll be on par with them. And then I guess 50 probably ends vanilla, and then we move into whatever's next, is my guess. It's cool that in the next expansion, build upon the story of the Askians and... much more interesting. Well, right now, like a lot of what we just did was, hey, go do all these fetch quests in a row, and I did not care for that at all. I was like, this will fully heal her. Let's do that. This might be a mistake. I'm hoping that Mia is going to be able to handle this. I'm going to just cook this guy, I think, with some fire. I'm probably going to have to back off with Ike on the left-hand side. Oh yeah, again, it was really just that one area. It was like, oh my god, this is just the worst. What are they doing? This is so bad. So I'm expecting it to get significantly better, and I'm sure that it will. I'm not particularly worried about it. All right, Mia should be able to finish this person off, and that should also. Now you stare at where you're at, right there. Don't need an armor slayer. That was kind of a mistake. Slim sword. It'll kill him. Let's see how this works. I think we get both swings up front. We do not. It's okay, she dies. So now the question is, do I move Boyd over to slap this guy? I think I do. I think I'm going to this time. Oh yeah. Well, we definitely have the levels that we need to survive this, which is good. My biggest concern is doing what I need to do on the left-hand side and making that work. I think what I... Can you face your people? I don't think so. I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably sitting here with her and just dealing with whatever comes our way. I'll move Soren over to the left and maybe Mia and try to fight our way to where Ileana is, because I'm pretty sure she will join us. Boyd finally got hit. What server am I playing on? We're playing on the... Oh god, I forgot the data server. Crystal data server, I think. And we're playing on... Okay, this is actually scarier than I was anticipating. And we're playing on the Coral, the cat dog thing that is awful. We're playing on that as the actual in-game server. So the COEURL. How do you pronounce that? Oh. It's a made-up thing. Oh, you're gonna hit Soren with that? I know you're not, and you're gonna get owned by Soren too. Stakes were made, soldier man. Stakes were made. It'd be, yeah, U.S., North America, whatever it is, yeah. I assume it's whatever Crystal is. Haha, missed me. We're not gonna do a lot of damage to this guy, but we'll do some. Just slowly over time, I suppose. Yeah, you always feel free. I mean, like right now, the only issue is we only have, or we have 4 people when we play generally. So the issue there is until we get into stuff that requires the 8 people, which I believe is like some more like later in the game. Maybe not end game content, but definitely further along in the game content. There's not much we can do. All right, so Soren is gonna go and melt this guy. Go with wind or fire. I guess we'll go with wind for now. Do I just want to go and like slap this guy and finish him, or apparently I can. I kind of want to let more people into this left side. But I'm not sure how to do that safely. Like, we don't need him here. But if we shove with... We can't pull, because, well, if we move Boyd up, we can pull. Boyd will not finish him with that. Will he finish him with the steel axe? He will if he hits, and he should hit. I think we're fine. She's definitely gonna crush this guy's head. Trials and oh, you know what I'm noticing? I don't have my chat on screen. Oh no, I do. It's on the left side. Sorry, I'm used to it being over on my right-hand side. It's on my left. Trials and raids are 8 people. Dungeons are 4. Alliance raids are 24. What is an alliance raid? I don't know what that means. Is that like a global event where you go PvP against other people? That's what it sounds like. So if I pull you back, I'm gonna have to fill this slot and that slot. I think that's fine. Oh, I can only shove. Oh, that sucks. I could rescue. Well, I can attack with an iron lance here. That will kill the archer. That is one of the more scary folk. And I can move back. Well, I mean, if I can't do anything else, I might as well... Hold on. What can she do to this guy? Not nearly enough. How about with the iron sword? It's 12. She had how much of a crit with the slim? 10. Even with the crit, though, say she crit both times. I think crit's 8. It's double, right? So we would still do not enough to finish. If we shoved him, you can't because he's too big. I guess we could wait. Soren's probably fine. We just could probably throw a heal onto Ike. And we're just gonna have to hope that we survive this. Okay, well, I'm not worried about Boyd. Boyd's fine. So that dude will, yeah, this is fine. Titania's not really gonna be in a lot of issues. She's not gonna have a lot of trouble. It's gonna be fine. It's like a big raid instanced one. There are 3 groups of 8 players doing the same content. Sometimes groups are taking different ways through. Meeting eventually. Alright. You got 3 alliance raids starting on level 50. It's treated currently as old content done for fun. Yeah, so they probably broke the balance on it, I assume. It's usually what happens when they have older content for fun, so to speak. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get a heal here on you. Alright, let's try getting... Let's finish this guy off if we can. What does the hammer do? Hammer just gets me hurt more. 10, and what's the steel? 13. 86, 70. It's fine. He has the sword advantage over me. But we're going to hopefully take him out with Soren. I don't think I need Soren right this second for the setup here. What turn are we on? It is instance with level or item level scaling somewhat. You are much more powerful than if you would have done it back then. Yeah. That's usually how that's usually how things go. Alright, Iron Lance, take down Sword Boy. And then we're going to hopefully step back. is maybe the safe play. I'm a little worried for Mia. I don't really want her in the front line. But she will probably be fine. Iron Axe. We're going to put this guy away. He'll get a swing on us. Might hit us. Might not. Gotta hope that Mia survives. I could have shoved, and I should have shoved Reese back a little bit more, just in case they come at him with like double spear throws or something. It'd only be a single one. It's been so long since I've had my Diet Mountain Dew / Diet Mountain Zero, or sorry, Mountain Dew Zero. MDZ versus DMD. It's hard for me to drink water again. Like, Diet Pepsi's meh. So, you know, who wants to drink their third best drink all the time, right? Or the third favorite drink? Oh, Mia gets a slap first. Abyss. And another hit. Okay. Critting might actually do more than double. I can't remember. Well, that's cool. We are looking forward to doing some of the stuff. I don't know that we'll do any of those giant things. We might just see. Maybe there's a looking for alliance raid, blah, 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 and then we'll go and we'll hop in and we'll do it. But as it stands right now, we have no idea what's going on. Okay, yeah, I figured more people were going to be coming. All right, what turn are we on? We're turn 5. We can definitely do this. No one on our side's really hurt. Boyd's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get the heal up on Titania. She's gonna get a small amount of a beating. That's nothing super big or anything to really be concerned with. Oops, all right, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to attack once again, putting this guy down, and then we're gonna step up to keep our healer safe. Water. Can't really play sweetened drinks, so it's unfortunate. Well, again, this I'm still used to, I guess, aspartame or aspartame as I like to call it because it sounds more cool that way. I am used to that flavor with the Diet Mountain Dew, so this has a smoother, yet somehow still more crisp flavor. And again, after having for 2 years not had this, I've been forced to drink Diet Pepsi the entire time, and water. And I'm still drinking water, by the way. See, still got water. It's harder for me to consciously go. I took a sip of this, drink a sip of water. That's what I try to do. I try to mix and match it, you know, 1 for 1 type thing. And then every once in a while, I'll run out of a can, and then I'll switch over to just drink water for a little bit, and I'll get another can. So it's harder for me to do that now because my mind's just like, this is so much better than Diet Pepsi, and I just want to keep drinking it. So it's fine, but whatever. I don't care. I kind of want to go after him, but I know it's probably going to get me killed, so I'm not going to do it. Boyd's fine. Now the question is, who or what do I do here? Yes. Okay, cool. HP, mag, skill, resistance. Sure. Attack, Iron Lance, more than enough. Put you down. You don't have it in Poland? You don't like diet stuff as you can somehow feel the taste of the artificial sweeteners. They're not good tasting. Well, I agree for the most part, but unfortunately, if I just drank sugar drinks all the time, it would not do me well. So I do drink the diet drinks, and it took me a long time to find one that I didn't despise. So I was very sad when that one disappeared, and it's just no longer available. Okay, we just straight up murdered that guy. We could do something slightly interesting here. We could put Mia in a questionable spot. Was hoping she would dodge. This might have been a mistake. Again, gonna hope for a dodge. This is almost assuredly a mistake at this point. I got greedy and I try to play off the RNG, which I know better. I know better. I don't know why I ever rely on things. That's when I don't care. That's when stuff's fine. It's when I do care that stuff is bad. Please dodge. Oh, thank God. That doesn't 100% solve our problem, but it makes it a lot. Oh boy. Okay, no. This is fine. This is maybe fine. It depends on what happens with Boyd and the mage lady. Dang it! Why does he have to be in the way? Oh, she didn't cast. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's fine. In the same spot. Soto was your poison. You love the Nestea, but you need to drop weight seriously, so you keep fighting. While leveling, do you use Duty Finder roulettes? We did one, and it just threw us back in the same dungeon that we just chose. But I suppose it just makes more sense to do that in general. Like, our goal has been to continue just to do, like, a new one whenever it came up. But that's basically the only thing that we've been doing. So, chances are we'll probably fit that in more often, because there are bonus rewards for that, so... It seems like it would be the smarter play. Alright, so, you can cross over allied units. Okay. How do I want to approach this? The first approach is to say good day to this guy. Tip of the hat to you. And you be gone, good sire. Alright, next thing. We need you not to be alive anymore. And I don't know what the best course of action is for that. I need him dead too. Like, I have a multitude of needs right now, and I don't know the best course of action. Alright, Boyd, can you just straight up murder this guy? You can. Will you die to the counterattack? No. Alright. It's fine. You crit on the second hit, dude. Come on. Just do it on the first hit. Why do you do things like this? Why? Alright, cool. Skill, resistance, and luck, or whatever. Resolve, or whatever it's called. 3 of them are worth doing once daily. Level 50, 60, 70 dungeon leveling, and main scenario if you have them are ready. We've been slowly building stuff up, so I mean we're getting there. Oh, we can straight murder you. Oh, okay, this is great. Alright, now we can figure out who actually wants to talk with us here. I assume it's Ike. It's usually Ike, but... Ooh, pure water. Don't really remember what that does. A little concerned that fire magey people are going to hurt me a lot. So that's a thing. My iron axe is going by the wayside over here on Titania, who's just holding the line at this point. Just wrecking fools. I could potentially have held the line with other folks and sent Titania down to go and slap this guy, because I'm sure she would win that fight. In fact, we could maybe still try it, but I'd rather not risk it. Alright, let's see if it's Ike. You do want to talk. Okay, cool. Ilyana, welcome. Huh? Who are you? I'm a traveling mage. My name is Ilyana. This castle. Oh. Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry. This rain is so cold. I feel like I'm freezing. Why are you hanging out with all these bad guys? You don't look too good. Are you sick? Do you need medicine? You're awfully kind, aren't you? You know, you don't look like any Dayan soldier I've ever seen. Are you really one of them? Or have they press ganged you into their service? I was traveling with some merchants, but we got separated. I came here to escape this rain, but some soldiers in black found me. They thought I was a Crimean, a refugee, or a Crimean refugee. I'm just going to do it because I like the Crimea River idea. Oh? I tried to tell them who I was, but they wouldn't believe me. They said they would put me to the sword if I didn't help fight you. I'm very sorry. Don't apologize, you didn't have any choice. If it had been me, I'd have done the same. But listen, I think I've seen the merchant convoy you were traveling with in the castle. There was a weapons vendor named Mustan, and I think a woman named Amy sold items. That's them! Oh, that's incredible! Are they all unharmed? Where are they? They're fine, they're fine. In fact, we've all come to an agreement, and they're traveling with us now. I don't see any reason we should go on fighting. If you're with them, we can protect you from Dan. You're right, yes, would you please allow me to join your company too? That sounds fine, Ilyana. This is a dangerous place. Go ahead and seek safety within the castle. We'll hold off the enemy troops. No, I'll fight too. But you're sick. You'll need some help. This isn't the full force of Dayan soldiers. More of them are waiting. In the forest, you need me. Well, I wish you weren't right, but it sounds like we need your help. Just glad to get away from those awful black-clad soldiers. Sweet. Short story of the background of the game. Ike, the blue-haired individual that we are controlling right now, is, we'll say, like 16, 18, 15. He's a young lad. So teenager, maybe young adult, could be up to his 20s, we're not real sure. And we're part of a mercenary group. They were called the Greel Mercenaries. His father was Commander Greel, or whatever his full name was. Second in command was Titania. And then you had Oscar and a few others. Boyd basically was kind of the fresh blood. And then Ike was just starting to kind of start doing things with the company. And then Papa got into a battle with a Black Knight and didn't make it out of the battle with the Black Knight alive. Eventually succumbed to his injuries, died, and now Ike is in charge after only having very little actual experience. So basically, we have all this, and we ended up fighting some bandits or something, and we got it like the Dayan is this big group of people. They invaded another place called Crimea, or Crimea, as I like to call it, and they slaughtered or attacked the castle and were taking the royal family and killing them or whatever it was. And essentially, we found the princess, the unknown princess of the lands, and we brought her down to this other country that's full of beastmen. So she's basically off right now talking with her king, and we're setting up in an abandoned castle, and the Dayan soldiers are here now to come and beat us up. And apparently they like to force people into their employ, or their employ. And that's where Ilyana is. I shouldn't have put her there. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. I should put Mia there. That way she could have... Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where are you at, Boyd? You're real messed up though, aren't you? Yeah. Well, whatever. Stop it. I'm going to shove you off of the spot. Sorry. You get on the spot, and she will actually heal from there. So, yeah. Big bad nasty army is chasing down the last bloodline person and trying to kill her. And we didn't necessarily want to do this, but we were kind of forced into this. The Dayan army's like, hey, you guys are, and they came and attacked us, and we're like, hey, we're just here chilling. Oh, okay. So we kind of got, our hand forced to actually fight. And then, you know, we weren't just going to give the princess, back to the people. I wanted to murder her, so we decided to carry her on through to the place, and here we are, I guess, trying to hold our own until the beastmen come back to give us a hand, which I guess is in one more turn. I mean, at this point, to be honest and fair, I feel like we could hold out for a very long time. In fact, given more time, I'm pretty sure we could defeat all of the enemies that are opposing us right now. Despite them getting more and more coming. I think we are fine. That was the big heal that I... Okay. Yeah, I didn't feel like that was worth it. Alright. Let's Iron Lance you. We're absolutely not going to make it. Good job, Oscar. Get out of the way. Wait. Gonna go over here, and we're gonna throw a heal up on to Mr. Boyd. Now we're gonna send Boyd down here to slap this guy in his face. Big old face. Big old face. Yeah. 55% chance to be hit, and he hits me. Tell you guys and girls, I am just the most unlucky of people. Alright, level 6 for you, level 11 for Soren. Let's have you turn the tide a bit here. I don't think we need... Oh, okay, I'm wrong. We do need L Thunder or F Thunder. L Thunder. So in the Fire Emblem lore, I think many people are of this persuasion, but I could be completely wrong, that Ike is the best guy ever in the entire franchise. As far as blue-haired warriors, there are quite a few. That is a kind of I don't say a recovering, a consistent theme. That's something that they do a lot. They like to have their blue-haired warriors. I don't know why. It's like the Ease series that likes to have adult Christians just go and do all this stuff, the red-haired swordsman. But they have different blue-haired warriors. So the very first one was Marth. And you may remember Marth from Smash Brothers. Him and Roy have been in it for a very, very long time. And yeah, that's where a lot of the Fire Emblem fame actually came from, the Smash Brothers inclusion. And then on the Western front, on the Eastern front, obviously they already had their fame and their followers and all that stuff. Okay, I think everybody's moved and done something except Mio, who's going to sit there and not move because she needs that 2 HP heal. That's fine. So through that cross-promotion exposure, Marth and Fire Emblem became we'll say a household name, or at least a more known name. Wait, you didn't counter that? I don't think you could. Wait, how did that guy shoot you? That person had a pretty big range, actually. That should have been not possible. It's fine. It didn't really do a lot, but still weird. How far can you move? You can move far enough to do something. But will you get killed? You have 20 HP. Most likely you will not die. How bad can we hurt you? Not very bad at all. Alright, well, we're not going to try to hurt you then. This is our final turn that we have to survive. I think we're fine doing that. Should not be a big issue. How messed up are you? We can hold the line here. That won't work. That will. Alright. And we just crit straight up. Hey, Exiled. Welcome. So, yesterday we got 2 followers on Twitch, which is weird because I find that I get more followers when I'm not streaming than when I do, which is a very strange thing. But again, I guess I don't stream all that often, so maybe it's not as strange as it seems. I could definitely scream more often. Alright, I'm going to put you down. And of course we crit on the second hit because why wouldn't we? It's going to hang out here now. I guess Oscar can go get a free hit here. Might as well. Schmack. You schmack. Schmack. Sorry. Do you have a hand axe? You do not. Alright. I'll wait here. You can heal. How much danger am I in of... something bad happening to me if I move here? Oh, a little bit more than I would have liked. I think Mia with the Armor Slayer could be fun. Put her there. Hopefully she's able to dodge. I don't know. This could be the end of it. Huh? What's going on? I think we're fine. All troops, attack! Oh, no. Not yet. There's going to be, oh. Oh, thank God. So all I need is, like, him to crit randomly. You fool! What are you doing on the front line? This is no place for an officer. If you die, your army loses. Soldiers fight, officers lead. That is the foundation of war. I hate to tell you this, but I'm not an officer, and I'm not in the military. I fight with my men, and I bleed with my men. I lead the Greel mercenaries. If I can't fight, I've no right to lead. Bah. This is war, not some child's game. The only thing that matters here is who fights and who dies. Oh, that's Kimura. Wait, what? I thought Kimura was a dude on horseback. Wait. I'm so confused. Cool, though. I'm glad that we got that exchange. That was actually cool. Wait, you're on the front line. What do you mean? You just berated us for the same thing that you're doing. I'm so confused. Our axe broke. Yeah. Otherwise, we would have murdered that guy. That's like, nope. I shall use a vulnerary. Don't worry, I will also heal you. David. That hurt a little bit. Hurt him a little bit more than it hurt me, though. Uh-oh. We're fine. Fine. No problem. You think you scare us with all of your extra forces? Where did the... Oh, okay, it came out of the stuff. Heh. There are still more of them. Everyone, fall back to the castle. Regroup. Regroup within the castle. Oh, I thought we were gonna get help. I guess we're not. Wait, are we all like dead? What's no? Okay. Blast! Not yet. Not yet. We will not fall. Smack! Brother! Mist? You're not supposed to be out here. I told you to stay. I don't care. Whoa. Mist? There's no way we can escape. This is it, isn't it? We're all going to die here, aren't we? Wow. Don't be foolish. No matter what happens, I'm making sure you and Rolf get out of here alive. Once you're out of danger, you go straight to the palace and stay with Princess Alincia. No. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here with everyone. I'm staying with you. As long as I'm with you, I'm not afraid to die. We'll see Mother and Father. We'll all be together again. Okay? So please, stop telling me to leave you. I can't leave any of you again. Alright? Alright. Don't leave my side. Thank you, brother. You're welcome, sister. But one thing, you're not going to see Mother just yet. What? I'm going to protect you. I'm not going to let you die. I gave Father my word. Ike. You took on the Dayan army with meager numbers, and you fought well. My compliments. However, it ends now. Prepare to die. No! Surprise! What was that? What happened? Oh, we got friends on 4 legs, baby. And they are not easy things to deal with. Cursed Galleon beasts. There are only 2 of them. How could they have brought my army to its knees? They're also fighting us. Just FYI. We killed at least as many as that. How are they so strong? Is that why people fear the Lagoos? Oh, you missed. Glory to Dayan. Glory to nothing, fool. It's our peeps. Alright, so, are you 2 from the palace? Did the king of Gallia send you? He did. I am Mordecai, warrior of Gallia. Your hair is blue. You are Ike. Is this correct? That's right, I'm Ike. You saved us back there. Thank you. Randolph told me Ike is not a bad stranger. Mordecai and Ike, we will become friends. Okay. You don't know that. You don't know if we can trust him. It's too soon to tell. He's a Beorc, a human. You know all humans have 2 faces. Laith? Beorc? Well, what's that? That's what you are. We with the power are Lagoos. You soft, hairless things with... you soft, hairless things with no power at all. You are called Beorc. Beorc? Beorc! Maybe it's like, They're Nordic. They're Vikings. Beorc! What did you say? Laith, you are being bad. The king forbids this. We cannot fight with Beorc. Was Beorc call us by hated names? Look at us with eyes filled with scorn. Subhuman? Tss. Is that how Beorc treat their friends? Is that how Beorc treat their allies? You're right. Some of us use that name far too readily. I guess if we had thought about it, we'd have realized it's not a polite term. But we didn't know you by any other name. And I'm sorry. You knew no other name for us? Are we really so little to you human? You who forced us into slavery? How easily you forget. Hey, I didn't do anything. I was at a family barbecue while all this is going on, alright? But we, Lagoos, we remember. We remember how we have suffered at your hands. The king can say whatever he likes. I will not trust you. I warn you now. Never speak to me in such a way. Leith. Where's it, Lethe? Oh. What's your point? Did you come all this way to complain to us? Soren is like the nastiest, no-filter human ever. Like, he's not mean, he's just super blunt. To the point of just, like, oh, that was brutal, man. So let's see what he says here. This is going to be interesting. Typical subhumans. Oh, well, apparently he's also just very racist, I guess. Ish. Scum! Those who use that name are enemies of Gallia. Subhuman. Enemy. He is enemy. You think you're humans? The only thing human about you is your conceit. You filthy... What is going on, dude? Hairy subhuman? Grrr. Okay, What is happening? Mordecai, kill him. Ow. Ike! Ow. He said ow. What? Ike. Ike, I'm sorry. I have hurt you. I did not intend to hurt you. Mordecai, this injury is nothing. I'm fine. You're nothing but a beast. Slap Soren, someone. Someone just go punch him in his, I don't know, his trachea. Just a little... He needs it. Soren, stand down. Why did you stop me? What is wrong with you? He hurt you. He could have killed you. We can't let him get away. If you hadn't provoked him, none of this would have happened, right? But I'm sorry. All right. Soren is like supposed to be the practical person of the party. What did he think was going to happen? Like, again, super blunt, super obvious. Like, he says what he thinks, and again, just super practical, very pragmatic. He's like, hey, you know, this might suck, but this is the best way out of this situation. And he doesn't think of, like, this is right or wrong. It's just, this is the best way to do something. Like I said, incredibly practical. So, where was his logic brain at when he's like, oh, hey, you guys came to help us. You just saved us from this army that was slaughtering us. Hey, you filthy subhumans, you're horrible. I hate you. Like, what? That made no sense. Who wrote that? That is terrible. That is a very massive disconnect from, like, his character. I don't know. Maybe there's more backstory. Maybe, like, his family was murdered by the Lagoo's beast people. I don't know. But just from what we know of his character right now, this makes absolutely no sense. Ike just needs to reach over with the back of his open hand, his little... Mordecai, Lath, I apologize on behalf of my company. Please forgive Soren. It's a poor excuse, but we recently lost some companions. We're tired and we're not thinking clearly. Ike forgave Mordecai, so now I forgive Soren. No one need be angry. But Soren didn't ask for... He didn't apologize. I apologize as well. My behavior has been unkind. It's fair. I forgot our mission and I have blundered terribly. Mission? Well, the king wants to see you. We are here to guide you to the royal palace. Yeah, you just came and started insulting us and saying how much you hated us. Again, I don't know what's going on. Like, that exchange was just weird. Didn't really make a lot of sense on either side. Chapter 9, Gallia. I'm blind. I'm not blind anymore. Good morning, Ike. May I have a moment of your time? Can I slap you still? What is it? I'm listening. Our expenses, our ability to fight, the current status of our troops. Well, these are all things that you must know. I see. Having a grasp on that is part of the commander's job too, right? Understood. Let me hear it. Well, very well. I mean, obviously. We earned 0 money. We spent 0 money. We currently have 7,500. We got 883 combat experience, which I think can send various different people to level them up. Titania always MVP if we use her in that role. She held one side essentially by herself. Of course she's going to be the MVP. She murked like 30 people by herself. And then Ilyana is our new ally. Nobody died, which is great. Soren's response was pretty common for someone who is thinly veiling internal issues. I guess. But, like, for his normal character, it just didn't make any sense. Like I said, his character is very practical, pragmatic. These guys came to help. And then it did help. You know, defeated the general and the rest of the army that was kind of going to crush us. And then he's just like, you filthy dogs, I hate you. It's like, why? Yeah. Outwardly collected, though... blunt, small things happen, such as needed but unwanted help. Snap. That's it. I think I've got most of it. I'll give you a report before each battle. I hope that it helps. I'm sure it will. Thank you. I'm relying on you for all the details. Keep up the good work. Also, stop being a bigoted jerk. Just saying. Thank you, Commander. I will do my best, but if I have your leave, I must be going. Oh, you're going to be going somewhere, buddy. Sorry. Well, I've never met anyone like that. That doesn't mean they don't exist. Again, I do think logically in general. So, give me a second. I'm checking some things. I need to get this posted. I don't have much left to do with it, though. I'll post it right after. And then I gotta make dinner tonight. Not even for my wife. My wife just abandoned me. She's like, feed. Sorry. Feed Dad, and, yeah. Bye. What? So, that's gonna be mildly annoying. Because I was not sure I was even going to do dinner today. Now I have to actually... Anyway, it's kind of throwing all my my mojo off a little bit here. Ooh. All right. Sorry. Okay. Stuff started to pile up, and I saw notifications. I'm like, I'm getting a little worried. Also, so you've had to deal with it like that. That's, I don't know, man. Sounds like you've dealt with a lot of weird people, but I suppose oftentimes I feel people are just insane anyway. That I've had to deal with. Okay, everything is fine. I almost want to stop streaming just because of this other stuff that I got to do, but it's okay. We're here. I want to play this so much, so we're not going to stop. All right, what are we looking at weapon-wise? I know that we need a new iron axe on her. His is pretty weak, too, but he'll make it. Soren just has a random longbow in his inventory. What's that? Okay. It's just a random longbow. You're fine with what you've got. Do we have a steel axe? How do I change? Or an iron axe? Yes, we do. Alright, Mia. Armor Slayer, iron, blah, 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 blah. Actually, I just kind of want to equip the slim sword. Iron. Yep, we're good. And you're good. And you're now good. And you're good. And you're good. And you're not great. Do we have any more books that we've acquired? Oh, but I have an archer band and a knight band just chilling there. What does this do? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. We gotta buy something then. All right, how do I do that? Manage? Nope. Shop. There it is. Shop. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. But it's good to know that. Hold on. I'm gonna go back there just for a second. I don't know what this does. Reduce damage from magical attacks. Okay. Armory. What can you do for me? Ah, thank goodness. Alright, we're gonna go with the Elwind. Oh god, that's so expensive. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, give it to Soren. Yep, that's what I want to give it to. No, I think everything else is fine. Okay, I think we're good. Let's take a look at overall vulnerary. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Bottom of the barrel, lawful and neutral aligned companions, IRL. Even outside your friends group, though, you notice that people do not like it when someone is helpful to the... Oh, I guess I've run into that. But it's different. It's a different thing, I feel, than what happened in this scenario. People are super mad anytime you try to help or offer advice. I totally get it. All the time, people are mad at me. It's like, hey, I'm very knowledgeable about this thing. You know what would be better is this. You know how you could improve would be this. And people don't like that. They're like, you're talking about it. It's like, all right, look, if I had someone who was incredibly good at something and they're willing to offer advice, like this is a big thing with Dota 2 and one of the reasons I very rarely play it. And most of the people I play it with that are the way you're talking, Exiled, which is like all of Mutanot's group. They're just super mean and nasty to me all the time now because, you know, at one point I'm like, oh, you picked up, you know, whatever. I'm like, well, that's how you used to play it on blah, 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 but you know, there's been a shift and now you pick up this item and it works a little bit better. So it might help you out in the future. And he's like, oh, do you want to play it? And then I just get to the point. I'm like, it's like, oh, do you want to play my character too? Feel free. I'm like, well, I mean, we would be doing a lot better if I was playing both. So yeah, you know, it's just, so like, I get it. Like at some point when someone's new, they're eager for information. You give them information. Then they get to the point where they think they know. It's that bell curve where it's like, you know nothing, and then you're just like, oh, I want all this information, and you know nothing. And then you know a little, but you think you know a bunch, but you don't actually have any real knowledge. And then as you start to know more, you start to realize how little you actually know till you actually get to the point where you know about what you think you should know and where you're at. It's like that whole weird curve thing. I feel like everybody that plays with Mutanot and all, like his group of friends and all his people, they just go up to this point and then they just sit there at blissful ignorance and they never get better. They're just like, oh, that's just how the game went. No, there's a reason that we lost, and here's the reason that we, like, when I do something stupid, I'm like, oh, that was dumb. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to try not to do that again. Or we lost this game. How did we lose the game? Was the draft just truly better? Did we get outplayed? Did we make mistakes? Like, I want to analyze and figure out what happened and how we can do better and how we can win the next game. They don't do that. They're just like, oh, well, I'm going to play this hero. It makes no sense to play him. Doesn't fit in our current group, but I want to play him. Oh, we lost. Oh, well, it's just they had a better draft, I guess. Oh, so yeah, like I get it. So, you know, you offer help or advice or wisdom, and they crap on it, and they're like, oh, it's like, all right, man. It's different, but starts from the same place. In-game was simply the extreme form of most of the Destiny games. One particularly I was like, so like you just described, that you literally play the game. So yeah, it's that's why I don't play Dota that much anymore. It's just so many times they just get super nasty or mean or like, it's like, dude, just, you know, when I see you make the same mistake 30 times in a row and you're clearly not going to improve or realize it's a mistake, and I call you on it, don't get mad at me because you're doing something dumb. And it's not even like call them out. It's like, hey, you know, this isn't working. What we need is this. Well, if you know so much, then why don't... It's like... Yeah. Like, I get it in that sense. So, yes, I suppose I do know people like that. Just like the reverse would be true to me on some level. Like, if I know someone's actually incredible at something, like, say, a pro player of Dota 2 comes by and is like, hey, I was watching your Windrunner game. I haven't played her in a long time, but and I was noticing you were doing this, and this, and it's really not effective or efficient to do that. What you should be trying to do is this and this. I wouldn't be like, oh, I know better than you. I'd be like, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for taking the time, the energy, the effort to tell me, you know, things I can improve upon. I might test those things on my own, and that is a thing that I do. I don't generally take stuff at face value for most people. Probably in this situation I would, but I would be like, okay, cool. And then I would try it out and see. I'm like, oh, no, they're absolutely right. This works a million times better. Okay, well, cool. I learned something new, and that's great. But so many people just like, you offer it, and they're just like, die! And they just come at you with a knife, and you're like, whoa, dude, calm down. So, sorry. Tangent, diatribe, whatever you want to call it. What is info? And then what is support? Between the characters, Conversations. Interesting. So 2 different things. All right. So Ike and Soren are going to have a big old chat here. So that's how much we spent. Supplies running low. We need dried meat, fresh fruit. Ike, are you listening? Huh? Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Nice. I would have never guessed. Hey, don't get me fired. How you doing today? Sorry, Soren. Look, could you run the report by me again? You're tired, Ike. You need rest. Go find a cot somewhere. You can tell? Of course. The 65 yawns that you did, the stretches, and you're sitting here like this constantly. Kind of a dead giveaway. Just saying. Of course, when you're not feeling well, your left eye twitches. Oh God. Oh, I shouldn't have rolled my eyes. Oh. Apparently my eyes are very tired today too. I'm actually not sleepy, my eyes are just tired apparently. Oh, that hurt. I don't think I've ever hurt my eyes rolling them before. That's odd, I never noticed. Get some sleep. I can manage things for a few hours. Well, I am pretty beat. Go. You know, Soren, you're not nearly as insensitive as the others say. Deep down, you're a big softy. Excuse me? Oh, nothing. I'm going. Bye. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Too much sarcasm. Chill and say howdy. You know, I haven't looked today. Cup of Goodness is off doing God's work. No, he's off doing a kind of a big thing right now, and I have not actually heard anything about that, which makes me very worried that it's not going well. He had meetings yesterday and today, and I imagine today's meetings aren't done yet, but I assume that if they went well, he would have been rejoicing and being like, ah! And I haven't heard anything, so either he's just so busy he hasn't had time, or either way, I hope it goes well. I know this is a big deal for him and for Vertigo Gaming and all that. So I wish him luck. I wish I heard some news. That's all. All right. I hadn't checked today. I checked yesterday, but I didn't see anything. All right. Titania. Reese. How are you feeling, Reese? Good. No fevers or shaking today. Thanks for asking. You know, I was just thinking about the first time we met. It was almost a year ago to this very day. Was it really? Oh, you're right. Yeah, time does fly. Of course, I don't remember much of the initial encounter since I was unconscious and bleeding. Remember that? I don't know why we didn't bring a healer with us that day. Finding bandits without a staff? Not smart. It was lucky that I found you. I didn't usually venture that deep into the forest, but I was short on medicinal herbs. Yeah, those bandits were a rough lot. Their stomping grounds was right near your village, actually. Decided to join the stream community. He started this. Oh, nice. New setup arrives Friday night. If you need any help, don't get me fired. I don't think I've seen you much on Slack, but if you hit me up on Slack or Discord or wherever you want to hit me up, feel free. I'll give you a hand with setting up OBS or whatever. If you would like, just let me know. I would be more than happy to help you. So, yeah, do that. If you don't want help, that's fine. We just went off on a big diatribe there about people getting super mad when you offer advice or help. At least I'm offering to help, not just giving you advice or help immediately. But yeah, if you need any help or have any questions, feel free to ask. Nah, it's all coming back to me now. They were tougher than I thought. We took most of them out with ease, but one fled into the woods and gave chase. Big mistake. My horse got hung up on the undergrowth, and that bandit got the drop on me. At least Shinon hit him before I was killed. Demanding to be allowed to assist. First game you're playing is Streets of Rage. Is it the new one on Streets of Rage 4, or are you going old school? Gatry and Shinon were both really worried when they brought you back to my parents' house. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't think Shinon would ever worried about anyone. But they stayed with me until my wounds were healed. I remember that. You know, if it wasn't for your good work, I wouldn't have been able to use an axe anymore. I really appreciate it. You're doing 4. Cool, cool. No, I should thank you. You convinced Greel to hire me, and now I can send money back to my parents. I really liked 4. I thought it was a... It was a really weird thing when 4 came out, because I was like, wait, what year is it? Are we back in the 90s? How is there a Streets of Rage 4 coming out when I think Streets of Rage 3 was like early 90s or like maybe 96 or 7 or something? It was a while ago. I was like, that's crazy. Like 20, 30 years later, they're just releasing another game in the series. It was good though. I didn't finish it. I want to. Definitely want to. No, I should thank you. You convinced Greel to hire me, and now I can send money back to my parents. They're both so old, and I'm their only source of income. Wow. Your parents were very kind, especially your mother, and she made that great wild berry pie. To repay their kindness, I will protect their only son no matter what. Hello, Jarvis. Welcome. You're a side-scrolling gamer. You need the fun. You love the 90s style games. You're a bit old-fashioned. I'm sure you know this already, but I'm going to make sure I'm not insane here. Give me a second. Yeah, did you end up getting Battletoads? There was a new one of those released as well. So that would probably be right up your alley. It's kind of zany and sort of crazy. But if not, here, I'll post the link in chat. It's pretty cool. So I mean, maybe you were unaware of it. Probably are aware of it. Generally, people are aware of things that they're interested in. Oh, okay, cool. Just throw it on your wish list or pick it up. It's pretty cool. It's it's Battletoads, so it's tough. They have definitely some throwback stuff there, but it's that was my childhood. Battletoads. Turtles are going to be doing a new Turtles in Time type situation, or like whatever it is. The side-scrolling Turtles beat 'em up thing. I think they're doing a new one of those. I don't think it came out yet. I think that's on the chopping block. Obviously, Streets of Rage came out. Like, I liked all those games, Golden Axe and all that stuff, but I'm not going to say I evolved beyond, but they're fun, but they're not my favorite. And I guess back in the day, you didn't have a tremendous amount of different things you could do, so side-scrolling was a big deal. Now there's so many other things that I still enjoy going back and playing them, but they're not my jam, so to speak, like they seem to be yours. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. I did enjoy playing both of those, and I definitely want to get back to them. So Metal Slug 3. Interesting. Oh, I appreciate that, Titania. All right, we're done with the support chats. Now we have the info chats, which is nice. I think we got everybody outfitted the way we want. What does manage do? Oh, right. Do we have any skills? I don't think so. Not that we need. All right, let's award some experience. I think I missed out on... I'm aware of what Metal Slug looks like, and kind of, it's a side-scrolling, like, shoot-'em game, if I recall correctly. You ever play TriStar Heroes back in the day? That was a great game. I think that's what it was called. I remember playing that a lot. That was a fantastic game. I wonder if anybody else ever played that, or was it just me? Alright, who's the lowest level? What are we looking at here? Level 13, level 11, 10, level 8, level 11, 2, but not really. She's upgraded. Level 6, and level 9. I think we're going to give Mia a little bit more love. Okay, I like that. You tried that? It's not like the old Battletoads. It's not exactly like the old Battletoads, but there's still a lot of stuff that feels like inspired by the old Battletoads. It is. I still found it very enjoyable. But you're right, it's not going to be like a one-for-one thing, Jarvis. Alright, we got HP, magic, skill, and resistance. Can I hold back? I guess Reese can get his level. I'm only going to like get them to the next level and then just go from there. HP, luck, and resistance, or what does it stand for? Oh, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. I don't want to trade. That's not what I want. Wait, it says I can view unit. Status. How do I... Next page. It is resistant. Sometimes they're like they call it something different. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get out of this. Let's go here. Alright, let's deal more Soren. What's wrong, Soren? Our preparation's complete. Yes, everything's ready. We have only a few robes and musty books. What? I'm taking a bit less, but it looks as though... What? As though you travel light as well. You only have a few robes and musty books. I'm taking a bit less, but it looks as though you travel light as well. Okay. Weird. The burden of unnecessary items is something I detest. Yeah, so is apparently anyone that's not you, I guess. Me too. We're alike in that, aren't we? What is it? You've got that worried look again. Well, it's nothing. Never mind. Enjoying old beat 'em up on Panzer Bandit? I've not heard that one. It's a relaxed co-op game. Interesting. Everyone's real is PSX, is that the original PlayStation? Is that what people are calling it now? Because I've seen that phrase and term multiple times now, and I think it always refers to just the original PlayStation. Everyone's really slow, aren't they? Shall I go and see what's taking them? Soren, don't worry about it. Sitting here in the morning in the sunlight, it helps me to understand. Yep, PS1. Alright. Thank you, Jarvis, for clarifying. I'm alive. I have trustworthy friends. That's how I know I can go on. As long as I know how to... Nope. I just hope I'm not fooling myself. No, you're not. You're not. Well, then, it's business as usual. I know we'll all have troubles, but let us set our shoulders straight and get on with it. Understood. Mist, are you going to actually join the battle now? Good morning. Morning. Are you all right? If I said I were, I'd be lying, but I'm doing my best. Yesterday I was so confused. Then I awoke this morning and saw the blue sky, felt the sun on my face, and I thought, man, I'm alive. Okay. The sunlight was so warm. I mean, it's always warm, but for some reason it made me want to cry. Oh, Mist, you have a light sensitivity like I do. That's why these lights are somewhat medium painful, but it's okay. What I kind of want to get, I don't know if this is a thing that exists. And I also really don't want to get it because I don't like the idea of it, but I mean, maybe I just turned the contrast down on my screen, but that I wouldn't be able to see things, right? But I want something that I can like put in front of my screen that like deflects the light so I don't get so much backflashing glare on myself. And I'm pretty sure that those things exist. Like something you can put in front of your screen, you know, back far enough where it really doesn't change the look of it for you, but when the light comes through, it just doesn't blind you or like splash on you. So I don't always have to, you know, like there's certain games that I'll play that has like a green and it's just shining green on me, and then I just start dissolving into the background because of the green screen. Cave adapted is their preferred term. I like it. I'd love to get something like that, as long as it doesn't like just dim the screen itself to where I can't actually see. I would love something along those lines to actually make this whole setup a little bit better. I don't know if like people just have their monitors super far away, but like I see people playing stuff all the time and they never really, like there's small changes, but for the most part it's not super bright. It might just be because I'm super pale, I just reflect everything super bad. I don't know. But I'd love to get something like that. And at which time too I could maybe move that light over. I don't know. Like my setup's not perfect. if I had the whole room to myself, well, at some point I will get this entire room to myself. And when I do, I'm going to change everything. So everything's going to look a bit different. I'm going to have more space behind me. I'm not going to be stuck in this corner. I'm going to be on the other side of the room. And stuff's going to be a little bit different. I'll be able to backlight this thing behind me correctly as opposed to off to the side and needing this one. But I don't have to have the lights quite as bright anymore. It's fine. It's always a work in progress, but I am looking forward to eventually getting this room to myself. Yeah, like a glare reducer of sorts. Yeah, something like that. Screen shields, light blocking. Mine's called anti-UV. Well, I just want something that almost like a light deflector. Like maybe it would like shine it down as opposed to just directly on me. I don't know. I'll look into it. It's just something that's been kind of annoying me about streaming for a while, and something I haven't really looked into or thought about or voiced before. Not sure it's working though, the anti-UV. All right, it's up to us. We must live the fullest lives we can. We have to live for mother and for father. We mustn't dishonor their memory. So, I may think about them, and I may cry every now and then, but I'll carry on. You're right. Everything you said is right. We will carry on together. Right. Oh, sorry. I have to hurry to get ready. I'll see you later, brother. Bye. Yeah. Look at the time. Get a move on, will you? All right, we got Oscar, Mia, and Mordecai. Oscar, what's up? What's up, Big Osk? Hey, good morning, Nike. How are you feeling today? Oh, just a quick reminder. We'll finish as yesterday's battle was a rough one, wasn't it? Quick reminder, today we're not going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV, kicking off at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be doing WWE 2K22. Chat versus me, my GM mode. We're going to continue where we left off on Sunday. So today and on Thursday, our normal Final Fantasy XIV times, that's what we're going to be doing. So if you guys want to jump in and start booking the show against me, feel free to do so. It should be fun. We only have it set for 15 weeks. We're through 2 of them already. It wasn't super fast last time, but I think we can speed it up a little bit as we now no longer have to do the draft. We kind of know how everything works. So, hi, Oscar. Yeah, I'm sore all over. Every muscle in my body hurts. Hopefully, I'll feel better after I move around for a while. UV can destroy your eyes, causes cataracts. Yeah, I don't like sunlight. I almost always have. Well, these glasses are wider than my last, glasses since the 3rd grade. So I can no longer wear. There were these sunglasses at Walmart, whatever, super cheap plastic sunglasses. They would fit over my glasses, and I could wear them. So I just boom, I could go. Always had them on. It helps so much. If I walked outside without the sunglasses, my eyes just feel like they were dissolving. It would hurt so bad I'd squint. And unfortunately, with these glasses that I've had now for like 3 or 4 years, they don't fit anymore, and I don't want to go and buy prescription sunglasses. It's too much money and not worth the effort. So I'm hoping that the next glasses I get will be small enough that I can fit glasses over them, or I find glasses big enough to go over them that don't look like I have those, ancient 70-year-old people glasses that are like this big on the sides and just. So I'll find them somehow, some way. We'll figure it out, but yeah, I hated going out in the sun without sunglasses, and I drove for FedEx home delivery for I think like almost 3 years, and sunglasses all the time. No way I could do it without. So, not prescription, just tinted to wear over your actual glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna find some solution because I haven't had it in a while. And granted, I don't go out all that often, but when I do, I'm always squinting, and I know that I don't need to do that. Like even here, it's a little bright right now. When I'm not on camera, I don't have any of the other. I have this light on down to like this tick here. You can see it. There's like a little, like you can kind of see my green screen kind of coming on through and stuff. So. This is usually the lighting I have on this side, and that's the only lighting plus the monitors. But when we're streaming, we got to amp it up. Ah! All right. Snowy, bumpy suddenly. As long as the glasses do their job, you don't care about how it looks. Yeah, me too. It was always funny though. I always enjoyed going somewhere and it's like, and I had glasses on already. They're like, what? It would always give people like they'd second take every once in a while. It was great. That I'd usually just hang them around my neck. That's usually how I did it. Or sometimes just in the shirt, but most of the time it was just around my neck. All right, I hope the same for you. I woke up. It was all I could do to get out of bed. Truly lucky to be alive. If those two beast fighters hadn't arrived when they did, might have all been wiped out. Yeah. Ike, I can't say I know what you're going through or how you feel. But you should try to remember all that happened last night. The men we fought were professionals, well-trained and under the command of a cunning tactician, but not invincible. You're saying they followed certain rules, specific patterns? Yes, I see. If I can learn what they are, they become vulnerable. The next time we meet, we won't lose. Har. What? For an instant there, looking at you was like looking at Commander Greel. I'm his son. I'm supposed to look like him, aren't I? It wasn't that, and it wasn't an aura or a hunch or anything like that. I don't know what to call it. It was more like the core of your character. It felt the same as his. Aw, now it's warm out? Yeah, it is. It is warm out. In the context of snowy bumpy versus not snowy bumpy. Oh, I don't know, my body is still... It's not muscle sore, it's just sore. I'm an old man. I'm still not quite old enough to need like ibuprofen for my back every day though. I still take very few pills. Thankfully I can say that. Not everybody has that ability, so I'm very grateful and happy that I can be one of the people that don't take medication. That sucks when people are forced to, or they... Like, I feel like some people, and again, this is not for everyone, so don't nobody take offense to this, but some people, something hurts a little bit here or there, instead of, I don't want to say dealing with it, but like for me, unless it's something that I can't actually handle, or I know, like a headache, for instance. Like a headache, there's nothing you can do or not do to really make or prevent or, you know, cure a headache. So if I start getting a headache these days, thankfully medicine has finally started working on me. For like 15 years, nothing would ever touch headaches for me. It was awful. But now like an Advil will actually work, which is just weird to me. Anyway, I'll take a pill for that. But like if my back hurts a little bit or my leg or my knee and it's not like crippling pain, I tend to just deal with it because usually pain is, well, obviously something's wrong, but it's telling you too that something's wrong with your body. So you know, oh, if I turn this way, oh, it hurts a little bit more. If it doesn't get to the point where it's like insufferable and like just really, really bad and I can't handle the pain itself, I usually try not to take anything because I want to make sure that I'm not doing these things that hurt my body more. And I feel like a lot of people will over-medicate or they'll medicate to take the pain away and then be like, oh, I feel fine. Then they do stuff and they hurt themselves more. And that's always one of my fears, is that I'm going to be like, oh, I feel good, and then do something and cripple myself, right? So I try not to do that. All right, hold on here. You did that in high school a lot. Had auto polarizing lens coatings on your normal glasses, and it was always too slow to go between outside and classroom lighting. That's fair. Usually carried a spare set of cheap shades in your pocket. I take as little medication as possible, mostly because it's enough to knock me out entirely. Or mostly because unless it's enough, the meds don't seem to help. Okay. Muscle or joint soreness is something you have to deal with manually. Painkillers do not affect me. Which side of your feet hurt? Actually, my feet don't hurt right now. I did break my... I'm pretty sure I broke my foot at some point. Stupidly. And I never got it looked at, so some aches and pains here and there, but it's fine. My wife's a reflexologist, and, you know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Like, she works with feet, but it's usually feet representing the body, right? So it's not necessarily she works doing stuff for the feet specifically. It's a weird thing. Anyway. Huh? My back hurts more than anything most of the time. And it's because I have a not fully formed vertebrae at the very bottom of my back. So instead of it being like a cylinder like this, imagine a cylinder, but like you have like a V shape, or almost like a more of a V shape, but it's more rounded like a U. So just a small piece at the top, I think it is there, and then there's just like this spot that's missing here. It's like all gone. So you have like this at the top, and then you have like that at the bottom, and it's supposed to be a cylinder. So it's terrifying to find that out. So I'm very afraid I'm going to hurt myself one day and break my back. But hopefully I don't. I haven't yet. Let's hope it continues. But that also, I don't know if it's because of that or what, but the muscles that are basically where your spine and your hip connect, there's like a grouping of muscles on either side. The left side of that is always tight. It's almost always causing me some sort of problem or uncomfortableness. But, it's fine. I went to physical therapy when I was like 22, 3, somewhere around that age, maybe 25. Got some exercises and stuff to help fix that up a little bit more. I had to get a steroid shot in it. Oh god, that was horrible. I almost threw up. It was really bad. So there was a very clear problem spot because needle, he would hit me and I would jolt. I couldn't control, like he did it like 3 or 4 times, and then he did it and I didn't move, and he's like, oh, I guess that's not the spot. So it was like literally like hitting me, causing my body to involuntarily spasm. It was horrible. And then I started getting really, really hot and sick, and I didn't throw up. Almost. I laid there for like 10 minutes, and I got up and left. And then went to physical therapy, and then, I was feeling better for quite a while, and there's still times I can get it to just not hurt at all, but for the most part, it's just stubborn pain that's there. Old age sucks. Yoga for bumpy. No. I stretch all the time. I'm constantly doing things. I'm twisting this way and that way and cracking my back and doing all sorts of stuff. So, shoulders hurt. Left shoulder usually more than right, because I sleep on that side more. It just hurts the shoulder. It's been hurting less, but also my wife's not been sleeping in the room as often lately. Her snoring, my snoring, the dog, we're just interrupting each other's sleep so much. It sucks, but for right now, half the time she sleeps upstairs, half the time I sleep upstairs on a foam mattress thing. I was actually able to sleep on it finally. Or we just sleep at different times, which we do quite frequently. I'll stay up till 6, 7 in the morning, and then I'll go to sleep. She'll start to wake up, and then she'll get up and go. So, a little bit there, but not a lot. Tai Chi work for headaches and muscle pains. Yeah, maybe for most people, not for me. I've tried all that stuff, and it just doesn't do anything to me. It just makes me hurt more, actually. Like, yoga's horrible. I don't know how anybody does yoga. It's the worst feeling. Everything about yoga is bad, in my opinion. Again, for me. It's great that people do it and they like it and it's good for them. Great. Does not work for me. Just makes my joints and my muscles and my ligaments and everything hurt. It's not a thing I'll do. Luckily, you have an absurd pain tolerance and can essentially hit the acknowledge button and silence the alarms. Alright, that sounded pretty stupid. Oscar, Commander? From now on, when I practice, would you join me? I would be more familiar with the fighting style of knights. Of course, if there's anything I can do to help, you need only to ask. Mia! Oh, boss, morning. Good morning, are you ready to go? All set. Doesn't matter how late I go to sleep, I always wake up before the sun rises. I can leave whenever. I'm sorry, for everything that's happened. It's all so sudden. Oh, it's nothing, but it's been rough on you, hasn't it? I could say the same to you. It can't have been easy joining a band of wanted mercenaries and fighting every day. Oh, it's not so bad. You were forced to join us by the whims of fate, not by choice. That's not true. I know my father said you had a debt to repay, but he's not here anymore. If you want to leave, I won't stop you. What? Oh, times like this. I never have any idea what I'm supposed to say. None. Darn, hold on. Yesterday, in the middle of that giant mess, you didn't give up, boss, and I knew. That is how a true man lives, so now I have to follow you, you see? Sure? I think so? That's my story, boss, so do me a favor and don't tell me to get lost. I'm good to have around. Uh-huh. We'll see. If that's how you feel, I guess I understand. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. Never. I wouldn't know how. It's fair. Mordecai. All right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to talk to Mordecai. We're going to do whatever to advance the story, get ready for the next battle, and I'm just going to cut it, whatever that's at. And then we'll start off at the battle in the next episode on Thursday, or the next stream on Thursday. And then I'm going to go and figure out the food situation after I upload Medieval Dynasty, and then eat, come back, and we'll be streaming again for the WWE 2K22 on my GM mode. Chat versus me, so good stuff. Ike, are you prepared? Can we depart soon? Yeah, it's taking more time than I thought. I'm sorry for making you wait. I see. Then I will talk with you as we wait. I'm not quite done yet, Rupert. And greetings. Grr, my words. Are they well? Can you understand them? Sure, no problem. I can understand you. That is good. Mordecai is not so good with this language. What language do you normally use? With others of my tribe, I need no words. I say all that I must with gestures and with, how do you say, growls. That sounds convenient. Yes, but our tongue does not let us talk to other tribes. That is not good. That is why we learn these modern words. I would think that would be enough, being able to speak with only your friends, wouldn't it? It is not. If there is danger or conflict, we can use words to avoid a fighting that need not be. So using words that many can hear is good. That's true. Using words to avoid unnecessary fighting. That's one way to think about it. Smart. Alright, we're going to save. We've done all the babblage. Despair and hope. And now we're going to Gallia. And leave the base. Let's leave the base. This place brings back such memories. It hasn't changed in the slightest. Titania, have you been to Gallia before? A long time ago. I was still a knight of Crimea. Crimea River, sorry. I volunteered for a military officer exchange program and spent some time studying at Gallia's royal palace. Oh, I get it now. That's why you weren't surprised when we saw the Lagoos. That's right. Ah, I've missed the sea. When the setting sun strikes the water, it's almost as though the horizon itself is on fire. Is that a good thing? Now that I think about it, my father knew where that old castle was. Sure acted like someone who'd been to Gallia before. Was he here with you? And we weren't the only ones. You've been here too, Ike. What? Ike! Oh, it's Mordecai. You better answer him. Yeah, but we can finish our talk later after we've reached the castle. Well, that was cryptic. What do you want, Mordecai? What is it, Mordecai? I was about to find out some important information. Do you tire? Should we rest here? No, I think we're all right. Good. Beorc are such a weak species. A distance like this is nothing. Any Lagoo's worth its claws could cross it in a single bound. Laith? It is the truth. If you persist in this way, you will shame the king. You sound like a fool. You are my subordinate. Never speak to me in such a way. What's wrong is wrong. You are a fierce warrior, Laith. When it comes to the Beorc, you are far too stubborn. What did you say? Come on now, both of you. Let's calm down. Mordecai? Wait. What is it? That smell on the wind. Laith farted. Sorry, it's iron. Oh no, blood. There's a smell of weapon. Oh no, it is a smell of weapons. Oh, okay. It is literally iron. Okay. The smell of Beork, heavily armored, well armed. Are you sure? Really, dude? Can you smell weapons? No. What is this place? Why did you lead us to this place? General Kotaf, the Crimean mercenaries have entered our area of operations. Ha! They're trapped. Call every last man ready for battle. We stop the enemy here. Oh, cool. Fort Tatana. What? Tatana. Okay, got it. Black armor. They're Dayan men, all right. You're saying that some of the invasion force is still around? Dayan worms. They strut about the Gallian forest as though they own them. They won't stand for it. Ooh, I think we get Lath and Mordecai to play with. Castle of the South. Many Beork are inside. They carry iron weapons. I smell them. Yes, you mentioned this. Super snooter. Not good. Titania, gather everyone together. Ha! Understood. What now? What do you mean? If you hope to crush the worms, you do well to capture the ruins in the south. Since you probably want to flee, there is an escape route. We're going to fight. Oh. There are times when running has its advantages, but I don't think we'll lose here. I see. I will also fight. Good. We could use the help. Ike, everyone's here. Alright, let's go. I want you two to take Mist and Rolf and retreat to the rear. Of course. We're counting on you. Just be careful. Everyone who can fight, grab a weapon. Real mercenaries, move out. This game amps me up. I really like it. I really do. All right, but we're gonna call a close to it right now. Sad times, but fine times. Anyway, guys and gals, ladies and gents, Thursday we are gonna continue with this. Same bat time, same bat channel. But tonight, in about 2 hours' time, 2 hours, 15 minutes, give or take, we're going to be diving into, as I said, WWE 2K22, my GM, chat versus me, booking our shows and seeing who comes out on top. And hopefully you guys are able to stop on by and join for that. And just fun time hanging out. It's casual, relaxed stream. So, like I said, even if you're not a big wrestling fan or even a wrestling fan at all, just come along, have some fun, do some random weird stuff, and I will try to give you some advice, so you guys can feel free to lean on that, but it's totally up to you guys what you want to do, and I will do it, and it'll be great. So hopefully you will have some fun with that, and I certainly will as well. All right, folks, until the very next stream, I have been your host today, Senor Pompolones de Fuego, Bumpy McSquiggums. Thanks for stopping on in. We're going to go and cut the music. Everything's going to go down ready right. There it is. Look at that. See? And I'll see you guys in a little bit.